Hey everyone, it's Speedy Tempo from Speedy Tempo Racing, and today I'm going to be reacting slash reviewing the last few liveries for the F1 2019 season. And I say react slash reviewing because I know this is kind of a week late because McLaren, Ferrari, and Alfa Romeo basically all unveiled their liveries over 5 days ago. But I didn't record for those in timely fashion because I wasn't feeling well, but I've basically seen all of them already because I've been watching snippets of the test sessions they've been having in Barcelona. And yeah, I've already got my list picked out of my favorites to least favorites. But before we do that, let's get on with this one first. And like I said, that livery that Red Bull showed off first was just a one-off thing, like they said in the article. So yeah, this is the actual livery. It's basically the same as last year's and the year before that, and I'm pretty sure the year before that. So not much to talk about here. The main difference really is the fact that they have Honda on there now instead of Renault or Tag Heuer. Do they still have Tag Heuer? I don't think they have Tag Heuer anymore. That was basically their name of their power unit, even though it was a Renault power unit. But yeah, not much to say here. Same old, same old, same old. But now we go to Alfa Romeo. Yeah, they unveiled their 2019 Challenger at Barcelona, and I mean, it's not exactly the same as last year's, but it's basically the same. It has the same idea, basically. It's just that the red maroon Alfa Romeo color just went from being just on the rear wing and the engine cover to over the halo too. So maybe next year the red's gonna go all the way down to like middle of the nose part. But I mean, it's a good looking livery. I like it. I just wish it was more stuff covering it, especially on the side pod here. It always struck me as odd that how much white there is and how much is not being covered by a sponsor, even on last year's car. Granted, Sauber last year wasn't much of a sponsor attractor, I guess, just like year before. I mean, they were what, ninth in the constructors standings, or were they dead last in the constructors in 2017? I mean, they did bounce back from that last year, especially with Charles Leclerc. But even now, even with Kimi Räikkönen, they still have a lot of sponsors. I mean, there's a lot of sponsors, but they're not covering a whole lot of the car. That's what I should say, which is surprising to me. And there's a video of Kimi and Antonio Giovinazzi unveiling the car. Now we move on to one second. Alright, here we go. Ferrari in red and black as they launch new car. Yep. So yeah, we see the Ferrari for 2019 here. The was it the SF91, I believe it's called? SF90. Getting ahead of myself. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, it looks pretty cool here, especially with the black on the red. And if you know me, I like my red and black. But it looks cool here, but on track, it seems kind of hard to. I mean, we know it says Mission Win Now or Winnow, whatever everyone pronounce it, on the rear wing, but on the track, at least from what I saw in testing, it seems kind of hard to read the black on the red. I don't know if it's just because of lighting or what, but it's kind of hard to. Actually, kind of here is hard to read too, especially with the dark background or gray background, because it kind of almost meshes in, like it's almost see-through in some parts. And also, they changed the paint from I think it was gloss, or was it chrome? No, it was gloss last year, I believe, to a more matte finish here. And I mean, it looks good. I mean, as overall, it looks good. But the light doesn't really shine off the black on track as the same way it does here, so it's kind of hard to see everything the way it's supposed to be seen, I guess. But I like it. I like it. And I move on to the McLaren MCL34, and this one is a drastic change, to say the least. Well, not drastic, but it's a big change. It's a bigger change than what... Well, it's not a bigger change than what it was from 2017 to 2018. That was a pretty big change, because... Yeah, from 2017, the orange kind of took over the whole car. But from here, it's kind of a orange fading into a blue towards the end. But my biggest question is, what is up with the number font? What is that? It looks so odd. Also, it looks even weirder because, I mean, with signs, it doesn't... I mean, it works more for Lando Norris because his number is a single-digit number, but with signs, it's 55. The one 5 is lower than the other 5 is, and it's not really angled at a way that it would make sense for that to be the case. So I'm just kind of weirded out by that, but I like the color scheme, the blue and the orange. They definitely go together. Actually, it kind of the way the blue is on the end here kind of reminds me of how they had that one-off livery for Fernando Alonso at Abu Dhabi for his last race with the, I think it was like the color of, well, it wasn't the color of the Spanish flag. It was like the color of his color scheme of his helmet, which is, it's always had like a red, yellow, and bluish sort of look to it. And the blue kind of reminds me of that in a way. But yeah, we got the sponsors here: Shadow, Dell, Better Tomorrow, CNBC, Lubrax, all the good stuff. And we got the two drivers, Lando Norris, rookie, and Carlos Sainz Jr. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. So yeah, with that, I'm Speedy Tempo from Speedy Tempo Racing, and I'll see you guys next time.